Let's start. Thank you everyone for joining me today for a webinar about LinkedIn. It's our fifth webinar in the series. We are just in the middle of the course, and I'm honestly very glad to see a lot of people who are coming every single week, a couple of times every week. Thank you for that. We very much appreciate this. And we do hope that it's useful series for you. So, LinkedIn. Well, you all are travel professionals. You know how important, how critical relationships are in our business. And like nowadays, platforms like LinkedIn, they actually offer us incredible opportunities to build this relationship and to grow the business. I would say from like my conversations with travel industry members, LinkedIn is never first platform that comes to their mind when we talk about social media. At the same time, I think it's actually a very powerful tool that we would need to start using more and more in travel industry. So yeah, if you talk about LinkedIn, you know, it's a professional social network. It has a huge number of users, close to 900 million, which means like more than 10% of our population. It's a perfect place to connect with, you know, corporate clients, business leaders, DMCs, whatever. And honestly, like even LinkedIn is doing its own reviews, and they see that this platform is used for business travelers. It's used for companies seeking to find travel partnerships. So this is a place where you need to be for a variety of reasons. The first one, of course, is networking. Networking in 21st century is crucial, and networking with corporate clients, with decision makers, is what brings you business. LinkedIn has direct messages. LinkedIn has direct access to this type of professionals, and trust me, they want to travel. They want to book MICE groups. They want to have managed travel solutions. They even look for some luxury travel for themselves and their family. And yeah, when you connect with them, it brings you business. Second of all, LinkedIn helps you to build your own personal brand. It's not just a place where you post your CV or your job experience, it's where you highlight your expertise. And later in this webinar, I'm going to tell you how you do it. Engage with travel community. Okay, we are doing these webinars. I'm sure you're learning from other places, but travel community, especially international travel community, is a place where you can find some best cases, or find some advices, find some leads sometimes. And this is a place where you want to be and where you want to be active, because again, this is how you're going to be building your brand. Next one, yeah, quite simple. It's a place where you generate leads. Just go to the search bar, look for someone who is looking, I don't know, for MICE groups, for like new tour packages, for some safari, I don't know, anything. And there are people who are doing this in LinkedIn, and this works quite well. We are actually doing this by ourselves when we are looking for new leads for MICE business. And trust me, we are booking groups coming from LinkedIn, I would say, every month. And finally, I mean, some of you are business people, and many times you face necessity to hire someone. And LinkedIn is a place where you can hire people or even get hired. So it's a great tool, a great instrument to use. So don't think that LinkedIn is like on outskirts of social media. LinkedIn is an important instrument for you to use. Okay, how to start using it? Start with your profile. It is very important. I mean, it's your um, uh, this is like your profile is your foundation of your success on LinkedIn. There are few key elements of your profile that you need to remember and you need to take care of. First of all, is your photo. Uh, you should be seen, your face should be seen on your photo. It should be positive, it should be clear, it should be in high resolution. So people should recognize you and they should see you preferably smiling on this photo. The second most important thing is your background. Background photo that goes behind your um, face photo. And this is another way to present yourself. Um, I mean, we are all professionals, we are all associated with our companies. I'm associated with Royal Caribbean, but we are more than that, right? We are more than our company, we are more than our business. We are all human beings with like a lot of different hobbies, a lot of different interests, and use this background photo to highlight your personality, to show who you are, and to show why people should trust you. So these are some examples I used from our team. You should know Natalia, my boss, and she has a very good combination of photo and a very good combination of photo and her background photo. You can clearly see her on this photo. She's smiling, nice haircut, and on the background you can see a sea. Sea is probably somewhere in the Caribbean, and it just shows. I mean, you might not actually know where it is, but it creates association for you that okay, probably she's doing something with travel, or she loves sun, or something like that. But still, it's quite a positive thing. And this is a screenshot of Max. You all know him because he was presenting here last week. Um, and you probably even know him in person, some of you. Anyway, so when we look at Max, I mean, first of all, there are maybe like 20 people on his profile photo, and you barely can see who Max is, and there is no background photo. Okay, I mean, to be honest, many people are not using background photo, but my suggestion, do it because it's another way for you, another tool for you to give more information about you, and the more information people and new leads are going to have about you, the better. Going back to this, headline is very important. So if you go back to Max, you see under his name is his headline. And it's impossible to understand what Max is doing. Your position, your work is more important, is not as important as who you actually are. So you can say expert in travel, or I arrange personal travel. I'm expert in MICE. I do best events at sea. Something like that. All of these headlines are better than just the job title, travel agent at Alex Travel Ltd. or something like that, or even founder of Alex Travel Ltd. is not giving much information. Okay, you open the business, so what? What can you bring to the table? And this is what you need to put to the headline. And then LinkedIn is offering a very um, powerful tool, summary. Summary is what you actually put now in a CV as well. I mean, for the last 10, 15 years at least. Summary is a way of you to sell yourself. But just think why you use LinkedIn. If you use it for to find a job, it should be one summary. If you use it for find new business, it should be another summary because you're selling different experience. And your summary should not be just a description of like companies where you worked, of like your education in university or in a college or anything like this. This all you can find in the CV just below. Your summary should be your story. What skills do you have? What do you like? Best cases you had, companies you work with. I mean, in terms of partnership. So it should be a story. Depending uh, on a page or your objective, it can be long, it can be short. It all like there is no certain rule of how to do it, but one rule for sure: be creative and be yourself. This is how you're going to be successful. So once you set up your profile, it's time to go and build a database. The more people you have on LinkedIn as your friends, the better. It makes sense. Like when you make a post, more people are gonna see it, and it's honestly very beneficial for business. And you can build a database simply. I mean, for free, basically for free. First, start with your colleagues. It's the easiest way. Current colleagues, former colleagues, everyone, people who know you in person. Add your LinkedIn page to your Outlook signature, to your emails. It might help. I mean, a lot of people actually click on these things, and a lot of people want to see who they talk to. If let's say someone send an email to info@rccl.com, it's a blank email address. They don't know who they talk to, but then they might open it and they're gonna say, okay, Alex seems to be a decent guy. I trust him. Start engaging with new connections. Just use search bar. Just use search filters. Find people from the same uh, um, travel industry in your country. Find people from companies you worked with maybe years ago. Find people from companies that you want to work with and start sending them connections. Just add a little message like why you want to connect with them. And once they're going to start adding you, comment on their posts, share your emotions. Yeah, just engage in conversations with them. Start making posts. Making posts on LinkedIn it takes time. Honestly, when I do post on LinkedIn, it takes me close to 2 hours. But I have some secrets that I'm going to share with you later. But yeah, do make posts. Don't be shy. It is what's going to bring success to you. And yeah, just basically send as many connection requests as possible. At the end, some people gonna get interested, and sometimes you're gonna be surprised who is interested. But never assume. Just have a plan and follow it. Okay. Making a good post. So yeah, some of us are English speakers, native speakers. Some of us are not. But it always looks much better when the post is in nice English with nice words, etc. Use artificial intelligence helps. ChatGPT, Google Gemini, they all are quite good with correcting your post. So just do a draft by yourself and ask AI to adjust it to like LinkedIn standards, to LinkedIn type. And honestly, you would be surprised with the quality. And it helps a lot. I mean, it's gonna bring you impressions. It's gonna bring you comments. And yeah, don't be shy to use artificial help. Keep your post simple. Look, nowadays people don't really like to think a lot. So like if we're gonna give them key information, that's the best. Headline is very important, or first line, depending on like what are you posting about. As I said, people are not thinking, and not only this, but also they are not paying a lot of attention. So we now have, depending on social media, from 3 to 7 seconds to catch attention of a follower. Imagine how much you can read in 3 seconds. Nothing. It's like one sentence, few words. That's why the very first words that you put on your post are critical. This is where you need to catch their attention. This is how you keep them engaged. And many people are using like clickbait headlines. I'm not honestly a fan of it because it kind of feels like cheating. But I believe that all of you have skills to have something catchy to write a catchy headline, because you all are professionals and you all know what potential customers are interested in. But just use this knowledge and skills to create a post. Don't forget to add emojis. Emojis make it a little bit less formal, and they're gonna just make it more personal. If people know when you smile during, like while they read the post, it's like subconsciously feels to them that they are engaged in a conversation. Add mentions to the post. So mention is when you tag someone in the post. I suggest you start doing it with your well-known connections. Let's say your boss or your employee or your colleague, or like a partner company, sister company, whatever. Just someone who's gonna be doing the same for you, but you're also gonna be commenting, and this is what's gonna make this post more viral. Add call to action. A call to action. It's not like a button or anything. It should be something like a question or like a push to do an action, something like give us a call, send me a direct message, etc. Visit our website. Always add an image or a video. It makes post more interesting, and we all, it's 2024. We all prefer visual content right now rather than text content. So this is another thing that might help you catch their attention together with a headline. Add hashtags. Hashtags work well in LinkedIn, and it's gonna help you bring new connections and new impressions. Don't assume that if a person is not in your connections, he won't see your post. He will, because LinkedIn is showing your post to many people, to connections of your connections, or just people who are interested in like topics that you're talking about. But don't rely just on LinkedIn algorithm. Use hashtags. This is going to bring you more visibility on the platform. And yeah, don't add links. Links are not working really well on LinkedIn, and it's just going to damage your post. Yeah. And yeah, LinkedIn, as I said, is more than just a CV. It is your networking tool, but it's online networking tool. All of us have at least once visited like this travel fairs, after parties, gala dinners, etc. And like during this time, you have access to what, 20 people, 10 people, how many people you can talk to during like 2 hours event. LinkedIn is the same, but you have access to like billion of people. And yeah, we all know in our industry, relationships are everything. You never know when one person or another person might be helpful to you or might book through you. So just use LinkedIn to build a relationship, nurture them, and yeah, it's gonna help you. Last thing about LinkedIn. This is a social media about you. I would not suggest you do like a LinkedIn page about Alex Travel Ltd. It's useless. No one is interested in it. I mean, we have Instagram, we have Facebook, with these corporate pages all over us. Use LinkedIn as your personal, as your own brand. Um, I mean, some of you know me, Alex. I work in sales for Royal, and I am a brand. I have my own like brain and stuff, and I can develop my own brand on LinkedIn. And at the end, people will be buying not from Alex Travel Ltd or from Royal Caribbean. They're going to be buying from Alex as a person. And this is how you should use LinkedIn. Use it to brand yourself. So develop your own pages, not corporate pages. And I know it's always very hard to show like your expertise, show your best cases, because for many reasons, for many people, it feels like being like doing show and showing off, but it's not. I mean, you should be proud of everything you achieve. And honestly, I mean, our markets, our travel agents are doing amazing job. And sometimes I ask myself, how do they do it? And like answer is very simple, because you are all very talented. So don't be shy about this. Show the world how talented you are. Your talent, your skills, your expertise, everyone should know. And this is the brand that you need to deliver to the world. And in return, you're going to get new leads, new business, more money. Okay, guys, I would not be a true LinkedIn influencer and advocate if I wouldn't add a QR code to my page. So yeah, just send me your connection request. If you have any questions, I'm always available on LinkedIn, and yeah, you all have my email address as well. So what's happening next? We have 5 more webinars. This Thursday, Clem, our senior manager for MICE, based in Miami, and myself, we're going to do a training about MICE 2025 and beyond products. Next week, we have 2 webinars. We're going to go to the east and to the west, Caribbean and Alaska, our key non-Euro products for EMEA region. We're going to do it next Tuesday. And on Thursday, we have Asia and China. And week after, we have 2 last webinars. First one is the next cruise webinar that's going to be joined by Vince Alessia. Vince is actually the creator of Next Cruise program back in the 90s. So please join. It's going to be amazing webinar. I've already seen the draft, and it's really, really, really interesting. So please join. And the very last webinar is How to Increase Value of Your Guests by Natalia and Massimiliano, who I don't know if they know actually, but they joined me for today's webinar as examples of their LinkedIn pages. So previous webinars are all here. You can use a QR code as well. You can follow our YouTube page, and you're gonna get notifications when we post new videos. We usually upload them within 1-2 days, and you can find the link to the presentation in the video description. So basically, following YouTube page gonna bring you all access to all webinars. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everyone, for joining today. It was a pleasure, and I hope you're gonna all start using LinkedIn from now.